You guys better hope I don't get 10K followers on Instagram. You know, once I get that, I can start putting that link up, swipe up thing. I will be exclusively putting loud porn gangbang. And you know, one of you is gonna play it in public. Alright, let's start. So today, hi, my name's Makasy, and today I want to talk about something that is kind of ubiquitous this day and age, especially since COVID and all that. Oh fuck, I can't say COVID, especially since everybody's been staying at home more, nobody's going out to shop that much, so you know, online shopping, everybody's doing it. There's a lot to talk about with online shopping, especially when it comes to clothes. So today let's focus on one aspect of it. So today I want to talk about that return and refund process, which most online retailer would try to get you to buy their stuff by saying,
and we offer free shipping, free return, hassle-free, done and done, you know?
It's a lot of bullshit from one of them. I'm gonna talk about 3 places. One of them is not up to par with the other 2. Selfridges. Anyway, yeah, so let's start. I wrote a script for this, you know. It's gonna be kind of scripted, but it's still, hopefully it'll still bring out my charms. I don't think it's too far-fetched. Get it? Far-fetched? I don't think it's too far-fetched to say that, like, we don't read the fine prints, you know. We don't read the terms of use, terms and conditions to use a website or to buy something, you know. So, I mean, did you read what you gave up when you are using YouTube, you know? Look at this dumb wall right here. Did you know you were giving this to YouTube? Did you know YouTube could do this to your information? To you, to your laptop? Whatever stats I decide to pull up when I read that dumb, boring terms and condition of use, term and agreements. Today I want to talk about online shopping. To be specific, the return and refund process. So, you know, here's a little bit of a disclaimer. This only applies to international shopping. So, you know, like if you're from the US, you order from Canada or any country in Europe or Asia, or if you're in Europe, you order something from America. So, you know, you pay something called duties. Get it? Duty? God, I'm a fucking child. Okay, anyway, so online shopping. Buying from another store, from another country, from across the ocean, whatever it is, you know. But globalism has made it globalism has made the world into one. So like, it's never been easier to buy something from another country. Like, I could go online right now, buy something from Australia, and it'll arrive tomorrow. Another thing is, like, the internet has made it so much easier to shop online. Like, everything's fast. You can do it from your phone, you can do it from your iPad, you can probably do it from Nintendo 3DS. Like, I'm assuming you can jailbreak that bitch and, like, you know, put a Google Chrome in there. I want to talk a little bit from the perspective of the online retailer. So, like, you know, shopping is a very hands-on experience. You got to try stuff on, you got to feel the fabric. So, like, as online retailer, you got to try to cut down that hurdles. You know, you're gonna have to try to make it as easiest as possible for your potential customers to buy from. And again, this is still the disclaimer part. Like, I'm not saying the companies are in the wrong. Excuse me. They put it in the fine print. We just don't read them. I don't read them. I doubt any of you read them. We all just agreed earlier. We don't read the fine print, the terms of use, the term and agreement, the term and condition, whatever it's called. You know, we all agree we don't read that bullshit, okay? Again, this is in their fine print, so I'm gonna talk about Selfridges, and it's completely in their rights to do what they did because, you know, they told us ahead of time. Like, I'm just an idiot who didn't read. But I want to shed some light onto this and talk to you about why it's a bit unfair and how it's like, it's a disadvantage to us, the consumers, from Selfridges. And then I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna compare Selfridges to Ssense and Matchesfashion, and then I will show you why Ssense and Matchesfashion are so much better than the shitty Selfridges. I'll just give you what I'm going to give you in this long ass video. The point is, if you buy from Selfridges and you're international, you will not get all of your money back. That's it. That's my video. That's the essence of my video. If you want to stay and continue to watch and let me explain it step by step as to why it is, enjoy. If not, you can sign out right now and you'll get the gist of my video. Alright, so let me explain. So again, I'm only gonna talk about returns and refunds. So I can make a separate video of like which online retailer has like the best shopping experience, the best customer service, the best shipping and return, like how easy it is, and I can do like UX wise, like, you know, user experience. I can talk about website intuitiveness. I could, you know, a lot of things, but we're gonna focus on returns and refunds on this video. I know that not everybody are as online tech savvy as me, so I will try to explain it to you as if you guys are 5. But you know, if you know what I'm talking about, simply skip through it a little bit, and then you get to the part where you don't understand. Or if you already know everything, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for wasting your time. But I want this to be me talking to the general public, not me to the people in the know, which are very few, you know. Online shopping is very scary, you know. You don't know if you're gonna fit it. You don't know if you're gonna like the fabric. You don't know, like, there's so many variables that you don't know, so it's a bit scary, you know. When I first started online shopping, it was very scary. Like, I didn't know how everything was gonna fit, how long the shipment was, how long the return process, what to do to return, when I get my money back, stuff like that. It can be very scary. So these are all the questions that online retailers have to ask themselves and try to answer themselves, because they have to get rid of all of our fears. They try to eliminate as many variables as possible to make the online shopping experience as seamless as it is to like hands-on shopping, when physical shopping, you know, when you go to the store. The company that does it the best is Matchesfashion. So Matchesfashion, they show you, I'm gonna include a video right here, right? So on top of showing the photos of the clothes or the item you want, at the end of it, once you get to the end of the photo, you click it and then it's a video, and then it shows how the fabric moves. I feel like that's a big plus on Matchesfashion. So like, if I were to rank the 3 now, Matchesfashion has 1 point right now. Retailers, they're trying their very best, and I think the newest thing that they're trying right now is AR. They're trying to buy the AR tech to, you know, to make a fake clothing item, and then you can try it on when you take a photo. It shows you what it looks like on body, stuff like that. And I think the company that's doing it the best is Amazon. If you go on Amazon, I will include a video right here. If you go on Amazon, on the app, you can look for furniture, right? And then it can say, hey, do you want to see what it would look like in your room? So then, like, you just scan the floor of your room, and then that furniture will appear, and then you'll see how big it is. You can spin it, you can do anything. You can essentially, like, you can see what it would look like if that piece of furniture were to be in your room. Fashion is trying to catch up to that. So, you know, I feel like in a few years, or maybe in a year even, as in somebody is gonna figure out that tech, and then they're gonna, you know, integrate it into their platform, and that's gonna make shopping a lot easier. Before we do that, let me nerd out real quick, okay? Let me just use some of my knowledge that I learned from college. I feel like it adds to the story, but if you don't want to, like, listen to me talk about, like, the business aspects of online retailers, you can skip to this timestamp, and then I'll talk about close again and return and refund process again. So we should know that everything in a business is calculated. Like, nothing is there by accident. If the checkout sign is supposed to be on that right side, it's on there on purpose. Like, they've done test trial, they put it up, left, right, top, bottom, middle. They've done everything, and they study psychology. They bring psychologists in and, like, you know, probably try to say, hey, where is the best place? Which part of the screen will the human brain pick up first? Don't mess around. These people are not fucking around. Like, they're multi-millions businesses, so they're gonna do whatever they can. Every new decision they make, like, they run a cost risk analysis, you know. Like, they run a few trials for whatever new concept they're trying to put in, to know that it's been in trial runs for so many times. Like, they've tested it, and finally they put something out. They don't just put it out just because they thought of that idea yesterday. So I'm gonna be using 2 examples, and they're both Starbucks, and one of them I found the source from the Chicago Tribune. The other one was something I learned from school. I tried to find the source of it, but I couldn't. But I feel like once I tell you it, it's gonna be you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's completely right. They should have done this a long time ago, you know? Starbucks, they don't require you to sign under a certain amount. So, you know, Starbucks, their drinks are $3 to $5. Like, the most if you're a single, the most you ever spend on a Starbucks is $10. So here's what Starbucks is doing, or has been doing. So they don't require you to sign your name under $15. And this has saved them so much time, because it's all about turnaround, right? Because if the barista is helping you taking your drink, they're not making drinks, so the turnaround for the new customer is slower. On top of the freeing up the barista's hand to make the drink and then taking care of the next customer, administratively, like, it also saved them time. Since they implemented the no signature required under $15, the turnaround is a lot faster. They save millions of dollars. They save a bunch of time. It's a great idea. Whoever came up with that, they probably got a big raise. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna read you something from the Chicago Tribune. This is Sylvia Peterson, Starbucks Director of Store Operation. This is a game of seconds. Her and a team of 10 engineers are constantly asking themselves, how can we shave time off this? And one of the things that they found that was like slowing them down was the scoop for the ice. So, like, you know, the old scoop was taking too long. Like, when the barista reached down, it's too far. So the new scoop helped cut 14 seconds. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but if you apply 14 seconds to all the orders, to all the stores and Starbucks around the world, that's a lot of time saved. The turnaround for old customer to new customer, that's gonna be so much faster. And then, you know, when people go get coffee, they want to be done and done, you know, like, they're not there to wait for food. It's a drink. They're probably on their lunch break, or they're trying to get the drink before they catch the bus. So, like, they want it within 5 minutes. I feel like that's a goal of Starbucks, to get that turnaround from entering the store and leaving the store by like 5 minutes per person. I don't know if that's doable, but I'm sure that engineers are trying their best to find wherever they can to shave off seconds, because it is a game of seconds. So, and it's all about turnaround. The faster you turn around a customer, the more customer you can take care of. Common sense, right? I'm just gonna lay this out in front of you. So websites will have already calculated the duties. Like, let's say I'm shopping from the US and I'm buying stuff from Ssense, which is based in Canada, so it's international. So you know, it's required custom forms and a release from the US Customs. So what that means is that the price you see on that item is the price you pay plus the sales tax and the delivery fee. There will be no duty and no taxes. There'll be no surprise for you. So that's one of the beauty. Now, so again, some websites, they put the prepaid duties in already. The price you see is the price you pay. Now, Selfridges does not do this. So I'm gonna pull up an example right here. This is the Mason Margiela, the Cum sneaker. So let's just assume there are the same 5 sneakers from 5 different retailers, one of which is Selfridges. So Ssense will already have prepaid duty included. Matchesfashion will have duty prepaid included. Farfetch will have it, you know what I mean. However, this is where Selfridges comes in. So they don't put the duty in there already. So let's say the shoes cost $1,000 each. You're gonna see 5 of the same shoes from 5 different retailers, and one of them is gonna be from Selfridges. And now here's the trick. Since their duties and taxes are not prepaid yet, their prices will seem lower from the start. So let's say everything else is $1,000. On Selfridges, under Selfridges, or on top of Selfridges, it will be $850 or $750. But you don't know that until you go to checkout, and it'll be close to $1,000, because once you pay for duty, tax, delivering, it'll be similar to all this, because Margiela wholesale it to these retailers at a similar rate. You know, we're not going to get into the specific. Let's just assume Margiela sell this cum dumpster sneakers to all 5 retailers for similar price points. However, Selfridges does not have prepaid duty included, hence it will seem cheaper. Now, if you're just a random scroller, you're not an avid online shopper, you see 5 of the same sneakers, one of which is from a store that costs $150 to $250 less. Which one will you pick? Do you know what I mean? You may say, okay, well, you know, once that person goes into Selfridges and get to the checkout point, they will see that the prices are similar and they'll come back out. They already won. Let me explain this. So let's make an analogy to retail shopping. So, you know, it's all about foot traffic, right? You want to place your store at the most heavy foot traffic. If there are 100 people, chances are 10 people will enter your store, and, you know, probably at least one person would buy something. You want to set your store where there's a lot of foot traffic. It's the same thing with online retailer. You want foot traffic or clicks. You want your customers to stay on your website, because the longer they stay on your website, the higher the chance that they will buy something, because they'll be scrolling. Maybe they'll see something they like that they didn't even know they need. That's the point. They want you to stay on their website. Like, you're gonna unintentionally look at other stuff on the website, you know what I mean? Like, you're thinking, oh my god, they're giving me such a great deal, better than the rest of these stores. let's check out the inventory. So, you know, once you do that, you fall into their trap because you're doing what they want you to do. It's all about keeping you engaged on their website. Now, I'm not saying this is evil. This is very smart. I would do the same if I was the UX designer, you know, if I was the operation director. Like, it's very clever. It's a bit deceitful. Like, I shouldn't say deceitful. It's hidden fees. I don't like hidden fees. I'm sure you don't like hidden fees. You know what I mean? Am I talking too fast? Let's slow things down. I will be talking about 3 different retailers: Ssense, Selfridges, Matchesfashion. Let's not assume that people know about Matchesfashion, Selfridges, and Ssense. So, you know, not everyone is as online shopping savvy as me or some of you. So, you know, we're gonna learn together. If you already know the steps, simply skip it simply skip it. Get to the part where you don't know or where you'll be learning something new from me, I hope. But if you didn't learn anything new, I'm sorry. You can click out of this video now, I guess. Ssense, one of my favorites. So let's talk you through how to get the item. So you know, you scroll through Ssense, you go on their website, you find an item. In this case, you find this Raf Simons Archive collab shirt. And then, you know, you pick your size. You see the price, $275, you're good with that price. So then you click the size, you add it to cart. Again, with Ssense, duties are prepaid. It's already in there. The price you see is the price you pay plus sales tax and delivery fee, which is normally free over $200. I feel like if you're my audience, you know, we go past that threshold every day. So now it's in your shopping bag. So you see everything. So you see the Raf Simons Archive shirt, you see the price, you see the shipping estimate. It will be calculated at checkout. So you go to checkout, you enter your address, you enter whatever it is, and then sends it over $200. It's free shipping. And then here's the beauty. There's no duty. There will be just taxes left, which is sales tax, which, you know, you have to pay for each item. So the final total for the final total retail that you have to buy that you have to let go is $281.25. Let's read their return policy a little bit. So Ssense return policy, common stuff. I'm gonna put it right here for a second. Let you read. So. Does this sound like elevator music? Now let's read their refund policy, which is quite different. Returns and refund, similar thing, but very different. So let's read it together, yeah? Actually, let's not read it, all of it. Let's just read the bottom. Focus on the bottom. It says, please note, shipping and duties will not be refunded. I should also say that I can't speak for other regions. I'm based in the US. This is a Canadian retailer. I will speak from my experience, from my personal experience. I don't know how it is if you're from Greece, if you're from Britain, if you're from France, buying from Ssense. So this is purely from an American buying from a Canadian retailer. So let's get back in. So let's say you bought the shirt, you don't like it, the quality is bad, the fit doesn't feel right, whatever that may be, you want to return it, right? The return process, super easy. You just click. I will make a separate video on like which retailer offer the most seamless return process. So I can do that, but right now let's just ignore this variable for a moment. So you return your item. So, and don't forget, you spent $280 something on it with tax, delivery fee, and all that. Like the full price is $281, $281.25. So if you were to return an item to Ssense from America, you will get that whole money back, $281, because delivery fee was free, sales tax, since you're returning, no sales was made, so no sales tax, so you get all your money back. So you're gonna get $282 or $281 back. Now you may think, yeah, but isn't that all store? That's the point of this video. Apparently it's not. That's what I just learned today. And I just want to inform the rest of you. I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did. Now, before we get to the main perpetrator of this video, let's talk about Matchesfashion. So I use Ssense, Canadian retailer. I'm going to be talking about Selfridges, UK retailer. So let's compare Selfridges to one of their competitors, which is Matchesfashion. They're also based in the UK. For the purpose of this video, we will be using the same shirt, the Raf Simons Archive shirt, the collab shirt. So as you can see, the price is $327. Now, let me explain. The reason that it's a lot higher than Ssense is that duties already paid for, and since the UK and the US have different trade agreement, we're not going to get into that though. Just know that $327 is duty paid for. They offer free shipping, so you are good. The price you see is the price you pay plus the sales tax, which is probably like $9. So you add it to your shopping bag, and then you see right there at the bottom it says $327, and then it says duty, prepaid, delivery, free, and then your total is $327. Now that's very important to remember, $327. Next page, you're on the checkout side, you're on the checkout page. So now you see $327, duty free, delivery fee free, tax $9.50. Your total is $336.50. So let's say same thing happened. You bought the shirt, you don't like how it fit, you don't like the material, you don't like Raf Simons anymore, he did something bad, whatever that may be. You want to return your item. Super easy. Matchesfashion, they send you the shipping, the return form already. You just have to put it on the box and send it back to them, and it'll feel like nothing happened, you know. I have first-hand experience with returning to Matchesfashion, and honestly, they have the best customer service in my opinion. Like, they took care of me promptly, they answered all my questions, and there was this whole Brexit thing, you know, and like I asked them like if it's gonna affect me. They're like, no, we're good. We hate Brexit like you do. Now we're gonna get into the reason why I made this video in the first place. Selfridges, the main party. Okay, so you scroll, you find an item you love on Selfridges. For the purpose of this video, we'll be using the same Raf Simons shirt. So as you can see, the price is $275. So you're probably thinking, but yeah, they're both based in the UK. They have the same shirt agreement with the US. Why is Selfridges price cheaper than Matchesfashion? So you click into it. So you saw it for $275, instead it's $327. And then you click into it, and then I want you to focus on that very bottom. It says taxes and duty calculated in the checkout bag. Now that's where the duty comes in. So you pick the size, you add it to cart, and you go into your cart, and then you at the checkout stage. And this is where that price comes back in. So retail price $275, delivery $30, with Selfridges, no matter how expensive your item is, you're still gonna pay $30. And then taxes and duty $17.19. So what's that total now? $322. $327 from Matchesfashion, $322 from Selfridge. Now you're gonna be like, it's $5. Who gives a shit, you know? Now, this is where the tricky part comes in. So let's read their return condition terms.
The forms are all standard boilerplate.
Okay, well, we're all hungry. We're gonna get to our hot plate soon enough, all right?
Here's where it gets tricky. Here's the part about Selfridge that I don't like. Now, I want you to focus on the very bottom of that screenshot that I'm putting in front of me. So let's read it together. At the very bottom, it says international tax, duty, charges, and delivery refund. So it says, unfortunately, for orders shipped outside the UK, we're unable to refund any taxes, duty, charges, or delivery costs you may have paid when placing your order. You will be refunded the tax-free price of the product returned. Let's say you got the Raf Simons shirt from Selfridges. You don't like it. You want to return it. Free return, that's what it tells you. And they don't tell you about the refund part. So let's do some math real quick. And again, I want you to remember, they will not pay you back for the delivery fee and the duty. So your item, $275, that is all you will get. But originally you paid $322, right? So you paid $322, but you will not get back the $17 in duty paid, the $30 in delivery fee. If you return your item to Matchesfashion, you will get back the whole $336. If you return to Selfridge, you will not get back $322. You will get back $275. So here's what it means. It literally costs you $47 essentially to try on an item, and you don't like it, and they still charge you to try on an item. That's basically what Selfridges is doing. Right? Isn't that just insane? And I know we all don't read the fine print. I have to deal with this to know the fine print, and I will put a photo right here of me talking to Selfridges online. Again, this is not their fault. They put in the fine print, but who the fuck reads the fine print? Let's be honest. We see free shipping, free return. It already convinces us to just buy it. If you don't like it, return it. But you didn't know you were going to get back the duties. If you buy from Ssense, you will get refunded fully. If you buy from Matchesfashion, you will be refunded fully. If you buy from Selfridge, you will only get refunded for the price you paid, not for the duties and delivery fee. And they're the only one out of these three that charge delivery fee if you buy something over $200. Now that I told you all of this, which one will you buy? Will you still pick Selfridge, or will you pick Ssense or Matchesfashion? It's pretty simple, right? Anyway, that's my video. But I feel like this is probably but this is one of the more educational videos that I put out. And I do like making these sorts of video more than like pickup video, because I find pickup video to be, it's not boring, but like if you do too much of anything, it becomes too monotonous. I want my YouTube channel to be a diverse content hub. I talk really fast, I'm sorry. Just, you know, watch me in a 0.75 speed if you need to, but at least it's a shorter video. But anyway, I want to end the video with this. Thank you very much for subscribing to me. You know, I'm a very small YouTuber at the moment, but I'm growing every day, and I really enjoy talking to each and every one of you. And do talk to me. Like, don't think of me as too intimidating, even though I'm fucking beautiful. But you know, don't be intimidated. Obviously, I'm joking, but yeah, don't be intimidated. I love talking to people. Like, I've already talked to so many of you on Instagram, but I do want you guys to keep giving me like constructive criticism. Like, I do want to improve my content. I feel like it's good, but it can be better. I hope you find my opinions or perspectives on things interesting. And if you do find that interesting, like, let me know what you want me to comment on. Like, you know, let's say you have a topic you want to discuss with someone, comment below, let's talk. And if I feel like it's too long to reply, I'll make a video about it, and then, you know, we'll start a dialogue. Isn't that fun? All right, anyway, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for watching my content. I love making it. I think my next video, I'm gonna talk about why Uniqlo isn't as hated as Zara. I don't know yet. I'll start writing a script for that, but thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye bye.